Workday lunches can often be uninspiring, especially when you're short on time. So joining us this morning from A Little Nutrition, Registered Dietitian Madelaine Morrish with some creative ideas on how to pack a punch in your lunch. Madelaine, good to see you again.
Thanks for having me here.
So you work often with clients, and some of your common complaints of your clients are just that work lunches can be really boring, uninspiring.
Yeah, exactly. We kind of get into those food ruts where every day we feel like we're having the same lunch over and over again.
And it's really easy to fall into that pattern, especially if you're trying to follow a specific diet. And so you're joining us this morning with some ideas on how to make it a little bit more fun and something to look forward to.
Well, exactly. Yeah, because really we don't want to continuously have that food rut going on because we may be more tempted to actually eat out for lunch, which is not great for, our health as well as for our budget. So really my first tip is really to build anticipation for your lunch. Actually choose meals that you look forward to having. So you can make a plan to really choose maybe one new recipe to try each week, so that you can start adding a bit more variety. An example could be like you could try a salad in a jar recipe. It's something that's really fun and exciting, and it's great for meal prep too. So basically what I have here is you have all your wet serve ingredients at the bottom and your drier ingredients at top. And you can really pack a very balanced lunch. So I have a lot of vegetables, I have whole grain here, so quinoa, some plant-based protein with the chickpeas, and really it stays fresh in your fridge for about 5 days. I would just hold off on your soft ingredients like tomatoes and avocado and those perishable proteins like your chicken until the day you're actually going to have the salad.
Or even cheese. You can add cheese on the day of.
Exactly right. Yeah. Just over those proteins, just to hold off on them.
That's amazing. Now, I like how you layered it. It's very visually appealing. Right?
Exactly right. It's like, oh, I can't wait to have that, right?
And I've definitely been guilty of bringing a lunch, but being so bored by it that I've actually gone out to eat because it is really uninspiring. So adding the colors, I think, is really important. So what are some common ingredients that you might want to add in a layered salad like this?
Yeah, you really want to add, a lot of vegetables, of course, to add some extra vitamins and minerals to that. Whole grain specifically is something that you can really add to make you feel fuller longer, and especially adding that protein as well. Yeah.
What are some other options to quinoa? Because I see some quinoa in here.
Yeah, like you could use other things like couscous is another kind of popular one with this too. Some individuals use brown rice as well. Whatever you really want to mix it up.
And that's great. I love the mason jar idea because you can add the salad dressing to it. There's a tight seal. You don't have to worry about all these different types of Tupperwares that you have to wash and clean. Okay, great. So you can either just shake it up in the mason jar, or you could dump it out onto a bowl, kind of like how you have displayed here.
Absolutely, yeah. And this one's actually just a different kind of spin on what you can do for your lunches as well, is that you can use leftovers creatively. So this one particularly wasn't from a mason jar that I made, but actually, if I had burritos last night for dinner, I just wanted to use the same ingredients, but change it up so it looks something, completely different. So I made a taco salad.
Right.
Just to really mix things up.
And in addition to that, we were chatting a little bit before we went on air about one of your favorite lunches, which is pitas.
Yeah.
And this taco salad easily could fit into a pita.
It really can. You just pack it full, and it's, very portable as well.
Yeah, without the utensils, it doesn't get messy.
Exactly.
And in addition to making these lunches, I think it's really important to make sure that you have all those macronutrients that you need, especially protein. So these are some ideas on protein, because when people think protein, I instinctively think about chicken, but there's so many other options.
There really is, and some that don't really take a whole lot of time as well. So I have things like chickpeas here, in the salad here we have black beans. We could pack some hard-boiled eggs, some nuts or seeds as well. So I have the almonds and the pumpkin seeds there. Other ways to really pack up that protein so you're not having those mid-afternoon munchies, because that's typically what happens when we're not packing enough protein for lunch.
That's amazing. Madelaine Morrish, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And people can visit the website if they wanted more information.
Absolutely, at www.alittlenutrition.com.
Thanks so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.